Hello and welcome to SBLbiz TV. My name is Mike Cosentino, and today we're going to talk to you about some tips when blogging. You know, you might be starting a new blog, or you might have an existing blog, and you're just looking for some ideas on how to more effectively communicate what you're doing in a more polished method, or just in a way that gets it done more efficiently. And that's what the purpose of our tips are here today. Okay? So tip number one is, who is your audience? You know, is your audience a more of an engineering type, where you're trying to give them very detailed information in your blog, and it has to be a much longer blog that you spend a lot more time on it? Or is it, for example, like our blog, SBLbiz, where it's geared more towards small business owners and sales professionals, both who are extremely busy and want quick tips and ideas on how to make their lives and their businesses more effective and profitable? Or two, sending a message. What is the message? Well, you want a consistent message first off. So make sure that when you're creating your blog post that you have a consistent flow of information, that they know, they being your reader knows, when they're coming to your blog, they're expecting topics in a specific category. Make sure that you communicate that on a regular basis, and it keeps a happy reader. Happy reader keeps coming back to your blog, which ultimately will create relationships for you in your business. Next is writing compelling. If you're writing about something you're passionate about, it's easy to write compelling, and that's the first thing I would say. As a small business owner, as a sales professional, you're obviously very passionate about what you're doing. Let that come out in your writing. That's critically important whenever you're doing a post, is to make sure that your passion's coming out, that people can see it, and they know you're excited about your specific area of what you're doing. And it helps for readers to come back as well, because they know that they're going to get something that's going to add value to their life. Next is start with an outline. That's a common question I get all the time, is, you know, I got writer's block, or I can't get a title. If you start with an outline, it becomes a lot easier. As far as topics go, or titles go, I should say, you know, looking at your competitors and what they're writing on is a real easy way to start getting some ideas flowing in your head. But make sure that you start with an outline, that you create your main points. Okay, and then once you get your main points into place, just write under each topic, and then you'll find that it's going to all flow together very easily for you, and you'll be able to write a much more effective post. Always edit your post. Try the best to edit your post. Ultimately, you know, once again, it's a blog, but it's a professional blog, and depending on your industry, it could be even more important, you know, who your audience is. So spend the time to edit it. If there's any grammar issues, and flow. The last part is, especially if you're creating an outline, a lot of times you got to double check your flow to make sure that your outline created a good flow for your writing as well. Okay. Next is adding images. Can't stress this enough. Adding images is critically important. In the last couple of years, it's become very important to the search engines as well. And it's a known fact that images and videos create a better readership, create more views for you too. So create a compelling image, something that pulls them in to read your blog, and obviously is relevant to your blog as well. Okay. And then lastly, make sure that you share your post. Okay. By sharing your post, I mean put it on as many social media platforms as possible. I would encourage you, obviously, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and whatever else you have the time to be able to do is important, okay? Well, that's it for today's show. I hope you found these tips helpful for your business. Most importantly, I hope you execute on them and take action on them. And remember, leads are the fuel to your business. I believe the best brand of fuel is online marketing out there. Until next time, this is Mike Cosentino, and I wish you the best of success.